very cozy and well decorated. Inside, there is a small living room with a comfortable sofa, a TV, and some plants that make the space look lively. I remember that next is the kitchen is open and modern with all the necessary appliances. She also has one bedroom with a big bed and a small balcony where she can sit and read when she wants. And what I really like about her apartment is how is neat and organized it is. Everything is convenient when you are there, and the night view at the balcony is very good. But the only thing I don't like about her apartment is it is a bit small. So I think I can feel crowded when many people visit it. But overall, I think her apartment is a lovely place to live and it really suits her personality.
Ok, tốt, còn 30 giây nữa ha. Hứm, khả năng có
Yeah.
thể đạt 5.5 chấm. Chú ý, cái phần âm S của con bị thiếu nhiều á, ví dụ always xíu S đó là sai chính tả ha.
Yeah.
Rồi xíu S, ok, phải chú ý những cái danh từ hoặc là những cái từ mà chính tả nó đã có sẵn S.
Dạ vâng.
Tốt.
Dạ. Cảm ơn cô, chào cô ạ.
Chào bạn.
Dạ.
Bạn kế. Tell me about your best friend at school.
Hello, cô. My best friend is Lan, and she's honestly one of the most supportive people I have.
Được không? And she gì đó rồi không nghe được.
Yeah. Yeah, con đọc lại.
Rồi, được rồi.
My best friend is Lan, and she's honestly one of the most supportive people I've ever known. She's smart, patient, and always willing to help when I'm stuck with homework. What I appreciate the most is that she respects my feelings and never judges me.
How often do you go out with friends?
I don't go out with my friends frequently, maybe every 1 or 2 months. Most of the time, we stay busy with schoolwork, so it's hard to match our schedule. But whenever we do meet, we always end up talking for hours because we have so much to catch up on.
Which is more important to you, friends or family?
For me, family is more important because they love me unconditionally. Even during tough times, I know I can rely on them completely. Friends are also meaningful, but the bond with my family feels stronger and stable.
What sorts of food do you like eating most?
I really enjoy dishes with rice because they feel comforting and familiar. I like how rice can be paired up with so many ingredients, from vegetables to meat. It's something I never get tired of, even if I eat it every day.
Okay, you have 2 minutes to describe a house or an apartment.
Okay, I'm going to describe my best friend Lang's apartment, where she has lived since last year. It's located on the 10th floor of a modern building, so it has a great view of the city. The apartment is not very big, but it feels stylish and bright. When you enter, there's a hallway that leads to the living room. Lang's family decorated it with light colored furniture, so the whole place looks more spacious. There's also a big window. In the evening, you can see all the city lights, which I think is really beautiful. The kitchen is connected with the living room, so it's quite convenient, especially when we cook, cook snacks together. Lang's bedroom is quite simple, with a wood desk, a moderate bed, and some plants that she grows herself. She's, she loves taking care of them, and they make the room feel fresh and peaceful. What I like most about her apartment is the view from the balcony. Whenever I visit, we sit there and watch sunset together. It's really entertaining, relaxing, and it helps me forget about the school stress. The only thing I don't like is the is that the elevator the elevators can be slow sometimes, especially during busy hours. Overall, I think her place is a lovely place to live in.
Okay, good, vừa đủ giờ. Ok, tốt. Khả năng có thể đạt 6 chấm tới 6.5 con.
Dạ.
Tốt, cô chào con.
Dạ, con chào cô.
Ừ. Rồi bạn kế nghiệp Phát á. Những mà hôm trước hôm trước cuối giờ chưa kịp thi, giờ thi trước mấy bạn kia chịu khó đợi cô nha. Okay, Phát, which is more important to you, friends or family?
Families are more important to me because they always support me no matter what happens. Friends are important too, but family come first.
Chờ cô một xíu.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about your best friend at school.
My best friend at school is kind and funny. We always help each other with homeworks and share similar interests.
Do you prefer eating out or eating at home?
I prefer eating at home because it's cleaner and cheaper. Also, I feel more comfortable at home.
How friendly are you with your neighbors?
I'm quite friendly with my neighbors. We often say hello and sometimes we talk in front of the house. I think it's nice to have a good relationship.
Okay, describe a house or apartment.
I would like to describe my teacher apartments. It is in Dallas City, very close to Sun Hung Lake. So the view from her apartment is beautiful and peaceful. Inside, the apartment looks clean and bright. Her bedrooms had a big white bed, a small dressing table, and two chairs with a small table. There are windows that leads to the balcony, and from there you can see the lake and the green hills. The curtains are dark and thick, so she can block the sunlight when she wants to sleep. What I like about her apartment is the amazing view. It makes me relax every time I visit. However, the only thing I don't like about her apartment is that it can be a bit too noisy. Overall, her apartment is a lovely place to live in.
Ok, tốt, khả năng có thể đạt 5 chấm rồi.
Dạ vâng.
Ừ.
Dạ.
Ok, xin mời em đi tới Pro David đúng không? Rồi, lợi số 4. Thôi, lợi rồi tới An. An số 1, Quỳnh Anh số 1, Ngọc số 2, Phát số 3, lợi số 4. Phải không ạ? Ok. Câu hỏi hỏi 4 câu phần 1 trước rồi chứ. Mình định lại. Okay, Lợi, who normally does the cooking in your home?
Who normally cooking at home?
Who normally cooking in your home?
Uh, my mom is a normally person who cooking at my home. I enjoy when our member from my family come back to homes and see my mother is cooking. We are really enjoy at the moment. We and my mom she loves how to cook, how to serving for all member of my family. Uh, Hình như topic này.
Tell me about
Dạ dạ.
hả?
Dạ không.
Gì?
Đó đó. Dạ dạ.
Topic này gì cô 1 tháng là cô cho 8 cái câu phần 1 nè. 8 câu này cô cho rồi mà phải học bài chứ Lợi học gì nói cô nghe.
Dạ, TV show, cooking TV show, describe.
Gì TV show rồi nào?
Bạn có thích cooking TV, cookery show rồi
Nè, Curry cũng có nè. Curry là trong 8 câu này là cô có dạy mà. Cô dạy 8 câu đầy đủ mà Lợi thân mến.
dạ.
Vui tính Lợi.
Em bị run.
8 câu cô dạy là phải học hết. Cô muốn hỏi gì?
Dạ. Dạ.
Ngộ ha. Tell me about your best friend at school.
Best friend at school. I want to talk about.
Nhìn thẳng lúc camera.
I want to talk about my friend. I met him at a subject at a university. I usually go to his apartment because he has a house at Thủ Đức district. When I come from his room, I see a lot of things like toys and a lot of poster on his wall. Uh, he is a fan of K-pop. He hang
Too
out.
long.
Yeah.
Too long. Phần 1 mà trả lời như vậy là mất điểm rồi. Phần 1 mà trả lời như vậy quá dài rồi. Lợi. Thế mà Lợi phải tham khảo những cái câu mẫu mà cô cho đó. Những câu mẫu cô cho là hôm đó Lợi có đi học rồi.
Yeah.
Rồi cô có ghi âm lại mà Lợi có học ha.
Yeah.
Rồi, phần tiêu rồi. Tiêu rồi, vậy là tiêu rồi. Nhiều khi thì tháng đầu tiên chưa biết ý cô làm sao, nhưng mà tháng sau phải rút kinh nghiệm ha.
Yeah.
Rồi, Lợi có 2 phút to describe an apartment. A house on apartment. Nhớ là học và nói chứ không có được nhìn đọc nha. Nhìn đọc là bị phạt đó.
Yeah.
Rồi, xin mời bắt đầu 2 phút.
I want to talk about my friend house where she lives in. She lives in a quiet neighborhood at Thủ Đức City, at Thủ Đức district, not far from my house. Her house is small and a one-story building with a garden in front. When you enter and you see a cozy living room and a soft sofa and a wooden coffee table, and you can see a few family photos on the wall. The kitchen is next to the living room and it's always tidy. There are two bedrooms. There are 2 bedrooms, one of her and her younger sister. Her room is decorated decorated with pastel colors, and has a desk where she study every night. Where I really like about her house is how peaceful and homely it feels. The garden is full of flower, and sometimes we sit outside to chat and drink tea. The only thing I don't like is that the house is a bit far from the main road, so it's not easy to catch a bus or buy something necessary in the urgent situation. But overall, it's a very nice place to live.
Vừa hết giờ. Như vậy phần 2 á, là còn tạm được chứ phần 1 là bị mất điểm rồi ha.
Yeah,
Rồi. Hứ.
yeah,
Tức là một buổi học như vậy đó, một tháng học như vậy là Lợi sẽ thấy là cô cho mấy câu, xong rồi là cô sẽ hỏi, cô sẽ hướng dẫn cô hỏi. Trong những cái câu đó thì mình phải, nếu mà mình muốn chuẩn bị riêng thì mình cứ chuẩn bị, nhưng mà ví dụ như nãy giờ phần 1 mình trả lời như vậy là quá dài và người ta không chờ mình, người ta sẽ hỏi sang câu mới. Nên Lợi ha.
yeah,
Thí dụ như bây giờ Lợi ở lại để Lợi xem các bạn, cô hỏi các bạn trả lời thử nha.
yeah, yeah.
Thì cũng vậy. Những bạn nào mà không có ý thì học cái bài mẫu của cô để cho cái miệng mình nó quen. Những bạn nào mà có thể nói được thì cứ nói theo ý mình thôi. Ok, tốt. Lợi có khả năng 4 chấm nè. Thanh An, xin mời.
Yeah.
Xuống 4.5 luôn rồi, được rồi.
Which is more important to you, friends or family?
I think family and friends are both important to me, but I think family is my top priority because they are always staying by my side, always supporting me when I want to give up at something, and they always cared about me no matter who I am. Also, friends are important to me too, but families can stay with me longer than friends do.
Mm-hmm. Do you prefer eating out or eating at home?
I prefer eating at home because I feel more comfortable. Not only that, it is cleaner than eating out, and I'm quite scared of strangers, so I like eating at home.
Trường gì? Trường công nghiệp.
Tell me about your best friend at school.
Actually, I don't have best friend, but I have a group of good friends. They always support each other at homework, always share things between us, and
Tức là
always
tôi không tìm ra được cái
uh,
đoạn livestream hồi đó của ông.
care about me when I feel sad.
How friendly are you with your neighbors?
I think I'm quite friendly because in my neighborhood there are a lot of older people. So when I see them, I always greet them in polite way. Not only that, I sometimes play with their grandson or granddaughter. So I think I'm quite friendly with them.
Okay, good. You have 2 minutes to describe the house or an apartment.
Today, I would like to talk about my friend's house. Her house is in Ho Chi Minh City and is very near our secondary school. Not only that, it only takes me 15 minutes to go to her house by bike. Uh, I remember when I first visited her house, I was quite surprised because her house and her relative's house had a connecting door same as my house. And when I got deeper, uh, her living room had a quite large mirror, a smart TV, and her bedroom is next to the living room. Her bedroom is average and enough for three people to stay in. There are two wardrobes, a small table, and the table lights for her to study at night. And her kitchen And as I get deeper, her kitchen was quite large and also had a place for raising the chickens. I the things I like about her house it was the big yard so that we can stay there and do the models at school are celebrating little party together, and her house is what's quite cool too because the rooftop is quite big. So I really like these two things about her house, and I don't have anything dislike about her house.
And I do not have anything to dislike it. Okay, good. Good. Khả năng có thể đạt 5.5 tới 6 chấm rồi.
Dạ, em cảm ơn cô. Em chào cô.
Chào con. Bạn kế xin mời. Which is more important to you, friends or family? Phương Nhi?
Family is more important to me because they always help me and support me no matter what happens. Friends are important too, but family comes first.
Do you usually watch cookery programs on TV?
No, not very often because I don't have much free time, so I just prefer watching movies or listening to music instead.
How often do you go out with friends?
I go out with my friend about once or twice a week, and we like hanging out to relax after school or work.
Go for a walk. Or walk. No, cái câu nó bị cục, nó cục. Go for a walk. Okay. How friendly are you with your neighbors?
I'm quite friendly with them. We say hello and sometimes we talk in front of the house, and I think it's nice to have a good relationship with them.
Can you describe a house or an apartment to me?
I want to talk about an apartment that my teacher lives in. It is in the city, very close to Sông Lake, so the view from her place is so very beautiful and peaceful. Inside the apartment looks bright
Tại
and
ngồi thẳng người cho cô thấy được cái cổ trở lên là 1, nhìn thẳng nút camera là 2. Ok, bắt đầu.
dạ lại đúng không? I want to talk about an apartment that my teacher lives in. It is in the city, very close to Sông Lake, so the view from her place is so beautiful and peaceful. Inside the apartment looks bright and clean, and her bedroom has a big white bed, a small dressing table, and two chairs with a little tables. The room has a large glass doors that lead to a balcony, and from there you can see the green hills and the lake. The curtains are dark and thick, so she can block the sunlight when she wants to sleep. One thing I like about her apartment is that the amazing view. It makes me feel comfortable and relaxed every time I visit. But the only thing I don't like is that it can be a bit too noisy. But overall, I think her apartment is a lovely place to live in.
Ok, tốt, còn 50 giây nữa ha. Khả năng có thể đạt 5 chấm. Tốt nhỉ?
Dạ, em cảm ơn cô.
Bạn kế Khánh Quỳnh.
Yeah.
Who normally does the cooking in your home?
Usually my mom does most of the cooking in my home because she's very good at it, and she enjoys preparing meals for other. Sometimes I help her on weekends, but I need to learn more about the cooking.
Tell me about your best friend school.
My best friend is Candy. She's very kind. She's very kind and funny. We always uh, we always um, work together and help each other when they have problem. And I like her because she's always listen to me when I have problem.
What sorts of food do you like eating most?
I really like eating Asian food, especially the spicy dishes like the curry or the noodles. Um, I like the strong taste and the different spices. Um, and also, this kind of food are easy to find where I live. They remind me about my family meals.
Which is more important, you friends or family?
For me, my family are more important. They because they always support me and love me. My friends are also important, but my family will always be with me all my life.
Okay, you have 2 minutes. Describe a house or an apartment.
I'm going to talk about my friend's apartment. She lives in the small apartment in the city center, and it's on the fifth floor of the big building. Inside there is two bedrooms, a kitchen, a living room, and two bathrooms. Um, ma- uh, in the living room there is big windows. There in the big windows where we can see the city, and the furniture are modern, but not very expensive. The kitchen is small but clean. My friends like to cook there. What I like about this apartment is that um, I like about this what I like about this apartment is that um, it's right and close to everything, like the shop and the restaurant. But I don't like that it is a bit noisy because many neighbors sing a song every day, and I think it's not a good place to relax. Finally, I think her apartment is comfortable for one to two people, but I prefer a house with a garden because it makes me feel more more comfortable and peaceful. Yeah.
Ok, tốt, phần này không tốt. Ok, khả năng có thể đạt 5.5 tới 6 chấm, còn Khánh Quỳnh.
Dạ con cảm ơn cô.
Tốt vậy bạn. Ngọc xin mời. How often do you go out with friends?
I don't. Quite often go out with friends. Usually, 2 or 3 days a week. When we hang out, we often chose quite a cozy restaurant or cafe um to talk and chit chatting.
When we hang out, không có when we hanging out, đừng để thói quen thêm in nha con. When we talk and chit chat, talk vốc 1 and chit chat vốc 1, chứ không có talk and chit chatting. Không? Tập thói quen không để cho cái in nó vô người người quá. Tell me about your best friend at school.
I don't. I don't have a. I haven't have any best friend yet, Because of my a non-talkative personality and I'm quite introvert. So when everyone wanted to reach me, I just have a distance and let them stay in a friend zone. But I wish to have a best friend who can be on my side in the future.
You wish to have a best friend, but then you close your heart. Okay. You
It's
close
good.
your door, and then you wish to have a best friend. Okay. Okay. Who can come and unlock the door of your heart. In general, do you prefer eating out or eating at home?
Um, to be honest, I would prefer eating at home because of my sensitive stomach. So it's really hard to choose a restaurant that's clean. And also, when um, homemade food is really clean and cheap too. So I would prefer eating at home.
Ơi, con phải nói cho rõ ràng chứ con nói xong rồi con để cho cái kết thúc mình ta rồi bà. Nói cho rõ rõ ràng đàng hoàng đó, rõ ràng bình thường. Which is more important to you, friends or family?
Of course, is a friendly family is much more important to me. Though both friendship and families are willing to help me and support me as they can, but family is much understand me and accept me more. They willing to help me what help me what as much as they could, even something bad happened.
Okay, you have 2 minutes to describe a house or an apartment. Bắt đầu đi nào.
Mm, I wanted to talk about my grandparent house in Quảng Ninh. The house have a bright and cozy tone that which makes the house lighten which makes the house like cozy and like always lighten the atmospheres of my grandparents' house. When coming to the house, there is a old iron gate that us, uh, welcome me. Getting into the house, there is a short hallway. That on the left hand of the hallway, there is quite a small kitchen that's quite old. When you get deeper into the house, there are a open door bedroom which have 2 floors. The second floor was for my grandparents and uh the first floor is for my grandparents and the second floor was for me, my family. Um when I when getting to my grandparents' bedroom, uh, there is a double bed bump into your eyes right away. Mm, inside my grandparents' bedroom, there are also um, washroom that divided by 2 walls. One side is only for showering, and the other side is like where you put your toilet in. Put your toilet. Um,
Hết. Wow. Còn nhiều câu chưa nói đúng không?
dạ, con chưa miêu tả living room với cả
Con kỹ quá. Tại kỹ quá nó mất cái câu là like hay là dislike đúng không? Mất câu cuối đúng không? Chưa nói. Ừ. Ok. Nói cần phải dứt khoát thôi nha con, chứ nếu không bị trừ cái điểm là hesitation là điểm do dự á con. Ok, tốt Toán Ngọc. Chào con.
Dạ, con chào cô. Cô.
Ừ. Okay, Trương Minh Quân, how friendly are you with your neighbors? Nhìn vô thẳng lúc camera nhìn cô Minh Quân. How friendly are you with your neighbors?
I'm quite friendly with them. We say hello and sometimes we talk in front of the house. I think it's nice to have a good relationship.
Which is more important to you, friends or family?
For me, the family are important. Are more important to me because they always support me. Support me when what happens. Friends are important too, but the family comes first.
Do you prefer eating out or eating at home?
Excuse me, can you repeat?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Could you repeat question, please?
Please, okay. Do you usually watch cookery programs on TV?
No, not very often. I don't have much free time, and I prefer watch movies or listening to music instead.
I prefer watching movies.
I prefer watching movies.
How friendly are you with your neighbors?
I'm quite friendly with them. We say hello and sometimes we talk in front of the house. I think it's nice to have a good relationship.
Who normally does the cooking in your
My mother usually does the cooking because she enjoys it. She enjoys it and she is very good at preparing healthy meals.
Okay, 2 minutes for you to describe a house, an apartment that someone you know lives in. Okay, begin. Let's start.
My friend Min lives in a small apartment in Ho Chi Minh City. It is on the fifth floor of the tall building near the city center. So it is very convenient for him to go to work and do shopping. Inside the apartment, there is one bedroom, living room, a small kitchen, and a bathroom. The furniture is simple but modern. The walls are painted. Uh, are painted white. There are some plants near the window which make the room look fresh. In the living room, there is a big sofa and television. The bedroom has a comfortable bed and a desk where man usually studies and works. I really like his apartment because it is clean and cozy. It is not very big, but everything is well organized. The only thing I don't like is that it is a bit noisy since the building is next to a busy street. However, overall, uh, it's a nice and comfortable place to live.
Okay, good. Còn 20 giây. Khả năng có thể đặt 5 chấm con.
Cảm ơn cô, chào cô.
Con.